Warning, you're about to be fucked in the ear by the most ratchet man in radio, the CEO of the motherfucking West Coast. This show contains adult language, adult content, drug references, sexual references, and plenty of other things that'll probably fuck your kids up for life. Don't let them listen to this. If you're offended easily, go cry about it.
Jumping, got no gas. Hot spotty on the leg, but I'm all about cake. Rise up, they gon' hit. Hustle hard, give 'em fake. Body bag, got no face. Same pattern at the base. They judging my past, I know. I'm better than that, I'm ballin'. Whoa, give me that loss, I eat it. Learn, now I'm just watching it grow. Shine, please don't get lost up in it. Mine, yeah, I got love to out it loud. Shout out to going exotic, yeah. All you gotta do is grind. Just give me that time. Shawty bad, but she give me the less. All I wanted was the love, respect. Get up out it, got me running away. You just want me, I don't lay in the mess. All these moves got the power to take. Team growing, I be pushing the fam. Motivated, couple bands or two. About to break it, give me time to move. Trap booming, but I'm not the cook. Rather get it straight off the muscle. Plus I got me right on the run. No limit, my next with beat. I just be rapping my life. Give me my mind in that loot. Pushing this go all the time. Just give me that time. So curious, we winning. Just give me that time. I've been at it all night. We built for this. They furious. So curious, we winning.
What's up, guys? You're tuning to the CEO Show. This is the CEO of the West Coast, your host with the motherfucking most. That song was called Time. It's by 3 the Rapper out of Florida. And hopefully we'll be hearing a lot more from him soon. I fucking love that song. And yeah, just another Tuesday night. I took a few nights off because we were having some technical difficulties and shit with storms and everything else going through and people trying to shut down the 5G. And I don't know what the fuck causes it, but there's a lot of bullshit been going on with the fucking Wi-Fi, so, you know, that's what it is. But, we're back in action, motherfuckers. DJ CEO back in this bitch. You already know. And, fuck, man. You know, I've noticed, man, since this whole damn quarantine, people have nothing better to do than shove their beliefs down other people's throats on Facebook. For real though, like, alright, I'm gonna give you an example. So I posted this shit today. It says, and it was a post that my brother Caddy Mac posted, and it really is how he is, it's how I am too, and I liked it, and I shared it because I agree with it. It says, I don't even look at my homies' girlfriends or wives. I don't care how bad they are. I don't follow them on social media or nothing. If I say you're my brother, your wife or girlfriend, super off limits, I'm gonna protect them the same way I protect you. That's real shit. If you dating a homie, you might as well have a dick bigger than mine because I'm not you don't have a vagina to me anymore. The minute you fucking date a homie, you have no vagina to me. But at that same time, you're pretty much family. I'm gonna protect you the same way I protect my little sister, the same way I protect fucking anyone else in my family, you know? So of course, it's always gotta be one. It's always gotta be a young millennial. This brother comes on my comments, talk about, well, not following on social media is a bit far, don't you think? And I explained multiple times, you know what, this ain't about whether or not I believe their boundaries for their girl is the fucking right way, because it ain't my goddamn business. At the end of the day, everyone's got their own dynamic to the relationship. I got homies that, you know, them and their girl have an understanding where their girl doesn't wear certain shit out of the house, or fucking doesn't have male friends, or fucking, you know, certain shit like that. But at that same fucking time, like, that's not my place to say whether that's right or wrong, because that's their relationship dynamic. If they're happy with it, if that's what works for them, that's what works for them. I'm not going to sit there and tell them what needs to work for them, what doesn't. But I'm going to respect the fact that that's their boundaries. I'm going to respect that that's my homie. You know what I mean? And then it went into this whole thing about women's rights and everything else. And I'm just like, you know, first off, the post ain't about women's rights. It's not even really about women. For the most part, I mean, it has to do with women, but it's not. That's about one man's respect to another. I mean, females may be a little different, but at the same time, females, if you had a homegirl who fucking, say you had a fucking real good friend of yours, females, that, like, you know, she was your homie, but at the same time, her dynamic with her man was she didn't let him do certain shit, or fucking, you know, she was really strict about certain shit with him. Whether or not you believe in that or not, that's still your homie. So you telling me you would go out there and disrespect her boundaries and be kicking it with dude all day while she at work or some shit? Nah. I mean, I hope you wouldn't, because I mean, that's how I am. Like, fucking, if it's just the way I was raised, it's just a respect thing. Like I said, it's not about anyone being anyone's property, anything like that. But at the same time, like, for example, if I go to my homie's house and he ain't home yet, if he's still on his way home from work, and his lady's the only one there, hell no, I'm not going to be sitting in there kicking it with his girl and shit. Like, that's not appropriate. Unless he tells me specifically, hey, wait outside, or I've known them long enough, they've been together hella years, and I've known her as long as I've known him, and, like, fucking they already know, like, I'm basically family, I can just come in, then yeah, but at the same time, for the most part, it's all about respect, you know? It's all about respecting the other person's boundaries. You don't have to believe in it, but at the same time, respect it. And that brings me to my next point. Like, I think that's where society's gotten fucked up. You know, everyone right now, they think they're preaching tolerance. They think that. All the millennials, the new generation, they really think they're preaching this tolerance shit, and they think they're preaching this whole fucking thing about, oh, accept everyone. No, they accept everyone except for the people that fucking don't believe in what they believe in. Like, fucking, you know, for an extreme example, there's some people who will sit there on one side of the fence and be like, trans people shouldn't be here, they shouldn't exist. There's people on the other side of the fence that are for trans or are trans that are going to be like, no, that's not right, which I agree with them on that. You shouldn't tell someone how the fuck to live. But at the same time, there's people that are on the extreme other side, they're going to sit there and be just as bigoted and intolerant, thinking they're preaching tolerance, but on the other side of it, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to sit there and be like, no, and if you won't date a trans person, then you're a bigot. No, that's not the way it is. I'm going to be real. I'm not, you know, the trans way of life ain't my way of life. I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm not going to go change my sex anytime soon, nor am I going to fucking date a trans person, because that's just not me. But at the same time, I got two really close friends, one of which is close enough that I pretty much consider her like my little sister. Both females, both are dating females that used to be males. Or fucking, you know, males identify as females, however you want to call it. Like I said, it's not my way. It's not my preference, not what I would do. But at the same time, I'm not going to go up to them and be like, hey, you're a piece of shit because you fucking you have these beliefs and you're doing this with your life. Because you know what? That's what makes them happy. I'm not going to tell someone how to be happy. Who am I to be an authority, or who, or any of us? Any of the people out there, who are you guys, or me, or anyone else, to be an authority on how someone else lives their lives, you know? And I think that's where society's really gotten fucked up right now. I mean, we're sitting here, I understand the point of a lot of shit, and a lot of this tolerance and fucking political correctness shit, it started from a good place. It really did, because I don't believe in being bigoted either. I don't believe in, yeah, I'm slightly sexist. Yeah, I'm politically incorrect as fuck. I don't believe in political correctness. Yeah, I have my beliefs on certain shit. But it does not mean I'm intolerant. It means that I have my own opinions about things, my own way of living. It doesn't mean that because I have my way of living, I'm going to tell someone else their way of living is wrong. Because at the end of the day, I mean, there's not really a right or wrong with the way of living. I mean, unless you're a fucking sociopath or a serial killer or a fucking person who thinks, you know, your way of living is like fucking kids or some weird shit like that, then yeah, you need to be shot and killed. But, fuck, I mean, other than that, really, there's no right way or wrong way to live, because at the end of the day, it's all about an individual's experience, an individual's beliefs, and an individual's fucking way of doing things. You know, I enjoy cocaine and fucking strippers. Now, I may fucking say, just for example, say dude next door to me, straight edge as fuck, and hates the strip club industry. He's not going to come tell me, you got to stop what you're doing and you can't go to a strip club no more. I'm not going to go to his house and bring 2 strippers and an 8-ball and be like, hey, you got to enjoy this shit with me. You know, because I understand he's got a different way of living than I do. Same with, I'm against feminism. Now, people say, oh, you're against women if you're against feminism. No, I'm not against women. I love women. Like, for real. Look, I'm all about women. Not even just in a sexual way, but like, I was raised by a single mom, so I've got respect for women. What I don't like is the extreme feminism that's turned into basically sexism, but on the opposite side, you know what I mean? You know, they started out, and that's what I mean with it, everything starts out on a good note. It starts out for the right purpose, but then it gets kind of distorted. Like, I fucking believe that, you know, I'm not for sexism. To an extent. Some of my beliefs are considered by society to be sexist, but I'm not one of those people like, oh, women shouldn't vote or drive or any of that shit. It doesn't fucking matter to me. At the end of the day, though, I'm not going to have someone come tell me, oh, men shouldn't be doing this, or men this, or we're above men. In my beliefs, yes, men are a little bit higher up on the food chain than women. That's just the way I believe. I'm not going to go tell a female that she's a piece of shit for not believing that, because that's not her way of living. Everyone's different, you know what I mean? I think, really, the people who are the most intolerant are the ones who can't accept that. I may be politically incorrect and all that shit, but I'm more tolerant than bigots on both sides because of the fact that I don't give a shit what you do. If it's not my way of life, then I'm not going to do it. I don't give a shit if you're a trans person. I don't give a shit what you got between your legs, because I'm not trying to fuck you. It don't matter, just don't whip your dick out on me. You know what I mean? I don't know, I think the world's just kind of gotten too fucked up. Like I said, you can try and fight one side of things, but if you fight it too hard, you're going to end up fucking being the same thing you are fighting against, but on the other side of it. You know, and it goes with everything, with racism, everything else. I mean, fucking, there's people that sit there and say reverse racism don't exist because fucking only white people are racist. No, everyone could think ignorant shit. Everyone could be dumb. Everyone could be an ignorant motherfucker. That has no, I mean, that's really what intolerance and racism and shit is, and bigotry is fucking ignorance at the end of the day. And, you know, at the end of the day, no matter how woke you say you are, if you're going to sit there and tell me that I'm a piece of shit for my beliefs, and sit there and not accept the fact that, you know what, we believe different things, doesn't mean we can't coexist. I'm not going to hate on you for your beliefs. Just don't hate on me for mine. I'm not going to force my beliefs down your throat. Just don't force your beliefs down my throat. My way of living isn't going to affect the way you live. Just don't make your way of living affect the way I live. Don't tell me I have to live the way you live the same way I won't tell you that you have to live the way you live, that I live, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're going to sit there and tell someone they're a piece of shit for their beliefs, no matter what side of the fence they're on, it don't matter if they're a person that's a fucking racist and all that shit. If they're not affecting other people, if that's just their beliefs and they still keep